Greetings everyone and welcome to the channel. Today is what is today? The ego drop, the tempo, the mind versus the camera. That's the talking points that we are going to discuss. But first, let's see the weekly progression video and see how we are doing. So, see the front side, pausing here. Yeah, it seems that there is this fat still there, but yeah, over time is gonna drop. Seeing the chest discrepancy, but I'm not focused now on the final bits and certain differences between the left and right. So focused on the overall mass increase and muscle increase. Okay, let's see the side. Okay, and that's the back, pausing on the back, and I see some refinement there. It's still a lot of work to be done, but yeah, we are trying to do that V shape for the future. And yeah, some bicep flexing there. Okay, yeah, so let's see the ego drop weight versus activation. Now, what is the reality? We're gonna discuss now the flies. The dumbbell flies can be the inclined dumbbell flies or the regular bench. Now, when you're doing flies and the weight is very heavy, now your brain can play tricks with you. Now that drop, that tempo that you're going down, let's say 2 to 3 seconds, and then holding another 2 seconds, that for the brain this can be like an eternity, although the tempo is 2 to 3 seconds, very very short period. But yeah, when your muscles are under tension, then that's what can happen. So what we do in this situation, if we are not feeling that the chest are being activated, so for me what was the front deltoids, so the front shoulder got activated, and I'm like, okay, I did flies, but 1 or 2 days after, I'm feeling the shoulders and not the chest, which, yeah, so I needed to basically adjust what I was doing. So I just dropped the weight. That's the right way to do. And yeah, to focus on doing chest when you're doing flies. Yeah, otherwise, just if we keep the ego up, we keep the weights up, and then basically we're not targeting the muscle that we want to grow. If we are using the momentum, or we are activating other muscle groups, then what is the point of doing exercises for chest, let's say, if you're not growing them? Now let's see first, yeah, the tempo thing, mind versus camera. Now the thing is that it's good to record yourself, or to have somebody that is with you, that can see the tempo and can see the form. Is, for example, for the chest flies, one arm can be lower than, so the stretch can be lower than the other. In your mind, you're thinking that, oh, everything is fine. But if you look from a side, then you see, okay, maybe I'm dropping the left side more or the right side more. So yeah, in order to fix that, so we need to look we need to look at how we are doing the exercises from a side view. Can be a friend, somebody that you're working out with, or can be just you recording yourself. Now let's see. Yeah, this week on Thursday I've done the incline flies, which are here. We're gonna see the exercise. Yeah, grabbing on the dumbbells. Now you see that, yeah, when you're doing this exercise, the main idea is to have slight bend at the elbow when you're going down, and then to keep the forearm and the wrist straight, so not to have like this bendy kind of form. And you see that I'm not, the other thing is I'm not touching the dumbbells up till the top, as the main idea is to keep the chest under constant tension. Now if you go until the top, then if you're lining up the wrist, the elbow and the shoulder at one line, so basically you're resting, so your chest is not under tension at that point. So the main idea here is to go up and to squeeze the chest, to feel that pressure, that tension, but then not to be touching straight till the top. Yeah, now on some of these I am going up, and yeah, sometimes I feel like maybe I can do even more closer, but that will be for next week, the improvement. But yeah, let's see now the normal bench, which I think here I managed to get that distance at the top. Okay. And actually I've done these flies yesterday on Friday, the normal bench, and as the fly machine was busy at that time, so that's a great alternative, as usually there is one fly machine in a gym. So yeah, that's the replacement. And you see here now, yeah, here I'm doing bringing it closer together, but I can still feel the tension and that pump at the top, which is great. After that exercise yesterday, I felt the chest pumped up. And yeah, another point on this is the wrist, not to kind of bend it, but just to be straight. And also when you're doing that exercise, is not to squeeze the dumbbell, as if you squeeze, you're kind of focusing on the forearm, and if you just holding the dumbbell and then you go down and then you go up, you're focusing on the chest. You're just holding the dumbbell in place and focusing on the chest. So that's so far some points from this week. Still a lot of work to be done, but let's see what we'll spot next week and what we need to improve, or some interesting talking points for that. So that's been it for today. Catch you guys next time, and let's evolve, guys. Cheers.